Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome to the Learning Lab. I'm back again today to share with you what I did with the rest of the Hootenanny pack from My Mind's Eye. Remember, it's the birthday one. And from that last one, if you saw the last video, then you saw where I used these individual elements to create a really cute birthday card that just simply needed a few more embellishments and a sentiment on it, and you're good to go. So for this pack, I went back to Mojo Monday, and this time I focused in on sketch number 356, and that is this one. So let me share with you how I put these elements together to create a card. And for this one, I started out with my normal card base that I love, that I keep hanging around just for these purposes. And what I did with these elements is I pretty much kept it true to form the way it was. I started out by putting down my two flags, and they were different sizes, different widths and lengths. I did decide to back them on some black paper because I just like the way the contrast looks. For my circle, I did a Spellbinders Star Punch because I thought, you know, what a great way to celebrate your birthday with a little star-ary. And then I used the Spellbinders Reverse Scallop die, and I cut that out. And from there, I took another piece of the backside of the coordinating paper and cut that to go here. Now, as you can see from the original layout, they had a little square here with some little, you know, edging on it. Okay, so I cut out those squares. I decided to take my Spellbinder die and put some edging on it. But when I went to put this on the card, to me, it felt like it was too much, that it was going to be a little too busy. So I took that away. I still have these squares cut out because I had enough paper left over to do it. And I'll use that for something else. But for me, I thought, this is fine. This would make a nice card. I can put the little flower in the corner as they had it, hang some string from it or some other embellishment, put some of my Perler Bead pearls down across the bottom, and I've got a great card. What I will do is I will more than likely back this with something that picks up from here, whether it's a soft pink or a light blue, and put that as an embossed background behind it. I didn't use my purple one that I always use because the purple was a bit purpley. But I love this. I think it came out great. So what I'd like to do is share with you some of the other designs and how they came together to make this awesome card front. Now, none of my card fronts are glued down. That's something that will be done when I'm ready to sit and put a good movie on, or go online to Sirius. I subscribe to that and listen to some of the radio classics. Oh, I love listening to Lights Out. My son heard his first one and he said, "Mommy, I don't want to hear that anymore." I said, I tried to tell you in the beginning you were going to get scared. This side I flipped over for the brown because it would be a nice masculine card. And instead of using a flower, I could use a button or some other kind of embellishment to go there. So that's number 2. Now let's make way for number 3. Because these paper pads coordinate so well with one another, once you get going, you know, once your mojo gets going, it's going. And you can just bang these things out like crazy. That's card number 3. Here comes card number 4. And now remember, I didn't have a whole lot of paper left over. I shared with you what I had remaining once I had put all of my cards together. And that other pack, I was able to get 8 cards, and that was number 5, I think. So with this number 6, I got 14 cards out of that one 6x6 pack of paper, and I still have 4 sheets left over that I didn't use. So let's see, here and here. And remember that I have these squares that I cut out that I can use them in some kind of way on here. But there you go. Got my mojo going. Man, I'm telling you, I am having such a blast using up all of my 6x6 paper, even my 12x12. I just cut it down to size and I just start going crazy putting these cards together. Who knew? As always, thank you for joining me in the lab. Please be sure to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com. Until then.